Hello everyone, my name is Sua Lee from University of Illinois. Today, we'll discuss the effects of adding acid in ileal digester collection bags and collection containers. The objective of this experiment was to test hypotheses that apparent ileal digestibility (AID), basal endogenous losses, and standardized ileal digestibility (SID) of amino acids are not affected by adding acid to containers or bags used to collect ileal digesta from pigs. For this experiment, we utilized 3 different feed ingredients including corn, soybean meal, and wheat middlings. 3 diets contained each feed ingredient as source sources of amino acids, and an M-free diet was used to determine the basal endogenous losses of amino acids. 24 barrels with cannulated at the end of the ileum were used, and the initial body weight of pigs was approximately 78 kilograms. Therefore, there were 6 replicates per diet. During the collection period, all ileal digesta were immediately stored in a -20 fridge. Among the 6 pigs fed the same diet, digesta from 3 pigs were collected in bags containing no hydrochloric acid, whereas 40 milliliters of hydrochloric acid was added in the bags for the ileal digesta from other 3 pigs. Every other bag collected from each pig was emptied into a container without adding hydrochloric acid, whereas the remaining bags were added to a container along with 40 milliliters of hydrochloric acid for each bag. For statistical analysis, split plot arrangement was used. Because the three-way interaction in which the interaction among 3 different feed ingredients, acid in the collection bags, and acid in the collection containers was not significant, only two-way interactions between effects of adding acid to the bags and adding acid to the containers within each feed ingredient were analyzed in the final model. Results from this experiment indicated that there were no interaction between adding acid to collection bags or collection containers in the basal endogenous losses of amino acids, presented in Figure 1, and the SID of amino acids in corn, soybean meal, and wheat middlings in Figures 2, 3, and 4, respectively. In addition, results indicated that there were no effect of adding acid to collection bags or collection containers on the basal endogenous losses of amino acids, and both AID and SID of most amino acids in corn, soybean meal, and wheat middlings. In conclusion, values for the basal endogenous losses of amino acids and the AID and SID of most amino acids are not changed by adding hydrochloric acid, and it is therefore most practical to avoid adding acid to collection bags or collection containers. Thank you for listening.